After more than 10 years of early access, 7 Days to Die finally had its 1.0 release yesterday. And you are maybe asking yourself if this game has anything to offer for solo players, since this game does have the multiplayer tag on Steam. Yes, it absolutely does offer plenty for solo players. Let me shed some light on this. First and foremost, in case you don't know that much about the game, 7 Days to Die is a pretty unique open world game that offers a combination of first-person shooter, survival horror, tower defense, and even role-playing components. It is set in a fictional county in Arizona, and the world is post-apocalyptic thanks to nuclear wars and pandemics. While there is technically a storyline, the narrative isn't really why people play this game. They play it for its survival mechanics, mixed with intense base building and tower defense mechanics. Every 7 days, the Blood Moon special event throws a horde of zombies at you, and no matter where you currently are, they will spawn nearby and will target you for the rest of the night. You can defend, fight or hide, but the zombies will always know where you are until morning comes. And despite the game's name, the game isn't practically over once you have survived these 7 days. You can rinse and repeat that as much as you want, and as much as you are capable of surviving the increasing difficulty, of course. And yes, there are plenty of people who play all of this content solo. In fact, I would say it makes the gameplay more intense and also more immersive if you're by yourself. I have a friend that has more than 11,000 hours in the game, all done completely in the single-player experience. There is a multitude of customization settings that give you the option to adjust pretty much all difficulty sliders you could possibly think of. Whether it's zombie horde frequency, zombie horde difficulty, time of day length, chances are you will find the right balance here. That works just fine for you. Now, if you play solo, it changes the experience of the game somewhat, from multiplayer of course. For example, you are fully aware that no other player is ever gonna attempt to steal or trash your base. The Blood Moon nights are especially challenging because you can only rely on yourself, so you instantly have a different playstyle here. The biggest issue you will likely have in the beginning, until you get your first good vehicle, is carrying all the loot by yourself, but understanding how to manage and utilize inventory efficiently is part of the challenge. Exploring certain points of interest, like the massive hospital buildings, can also feel a bit like a slog sometimes when you can't share the load with other players. Other than that, just remember that preparation is key. You will need to be more strategic about how you spend your time and resources. Gathering materials, crafting and building your defenses will all be on you, so planning ahead becomes crucial. A like is appreciated if this video helped you out one way or another.